This is Chris Medales, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Word of Chris 1-800. And today we're going to be discussing about the latest episode of Demon Slayer. So Demon Slayer season 2, episode 9. Uh, Pretty good episode. Now, if you haven't yet, like this video, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Chris Medano, subscribe to my TNW Wrestling on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It'll all be down there in the description box. And I'm here to discuss about Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 9. And it was a pretty good episode. So we started off with the episode, with Tegan versus Gyutaro, I think that's his name. They're fighting, and Tanjiro and Daki is fighting. So them, all four of them's going at it, and we get a few flashbacks in this episode, like with Tegan and his three wives. I keep on forgetting their damn names. But okay, I'll explain. The one that's pretty much like I think her name is Hinatsuru. I think that's her name. We get a flashback with Tingen and his three wives, and pretty much, they was like, by cherry blossoms and all that. They're talking, and there was one scene where like one of the cherry blossoms falls on her cheek or whatever, and he grabs it off her cheek, put it on her hand, and all that. And his other two wives is like, "Do it to us too," and then he says, "No, pick it up yourselves," and they call him rude and all that. So she was having flashbacks with Tingen doing that, and then all of a sudden we seen Gyutaro come up quickly while he gets up on the roof where she's at, because she was throwing stuff at him and stuff. And he already done poison Tingen, and Tingen is trying to get up there where he's at, but he keeps on getting blocked by Daki's cloths. And he got her by the mouth, about to kill her any second. And then Tanjiro trying to fight Daki and stuff, and try and get through those cloths to get to where she's at. And he keeps on trying to, and he was trying to use Hinokami Kagura, but he couldn't do it because he did not have enough stamina. So he's still very weak from the last fight that he was in. He couldn't use that, and then he was trying to hurry up and think of what he can do next. Try to hurry up and try to save her. And the best thing they came up with was pretty much combining the water breathing technique and Hinokami Kagura as well. So he combined both of those techniques and slashed off his hand, the hand that he had her by the mouth and stuff. So Tanjiro saved her, got her out of harm's way. That was a pretty cool technique. I don't think we ever seen the that combination technique with him combining the water breathing and Hinokami Kagura at the same time. So it was a pretty cool move. But that's what happened. And then Inosuke and Zenitsu comes up, and then it was Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu versus Daki, and we got Tingen versus Gyutaro, and these fights was amazing. It was pretty damn good. And the animation stuff was pretty good with these fights. All of them's going at it. Tingen's still trying to fight Gyutaro, but the thing is he's poisoned and stuff, and you know, but Daki, for a 3-on-1, like, with Tanjiro and them having the advantage with 3-on-1, she was doing pretty good in that fight. But at the very end, the numbers caught up and stuff, obviously. And what happened was Inosuke was running straight to her, and she was trying, hitting him with the cloths and everything, but he was still running straight to her. Instead of dodging, he kept on going. And this man Inosuke comes up, he got his two blades, he puts it, each blade against her neck and starts, like, cutting it. Like, not like he don't cut her head off, like, right then there. Nah, he's, like, straight up, like, just rubbing it against her neck and just, cutting it off. And he actually cuts her head off. And then, he jumps up in the air, grabs her head, and takes off, which was pretty funny. So, yeah, he starts running with her head, going down, just running down the roof and stuff. And she's trying to use her claws to get him, but it ain't working. And then we see also Gyutaro stabbing Inosuke right in the back. I think it went through his chest and all that. I'm not for sure, but it's straight up right in the back. And, he drops her head and all that. So, yeah, Inosuke, he's close to near death as well. And Tanjiro's like, what happened? Where's Tengen at? Where's he at? And then he looks, and Tengen got defeated. His hand got cut off. And, he was knocked out unconscious. And the poison, is taking over and all that. So, yeah, he got defeated. And I forgot to mention there was one flashback, another flashback in this episode where we see Tengen and his 3 wives. And they was all all 4 of them was talking. And one of his, Hinatsura, I forgot her name, but the one I was mentioning earlier, she told him in the flashback, I understand we're shinobis and all that, but we should live a peaceful life. We should get off the front lines and retire happily, live a good life, be happy for the rest of our lives. So yeah, that's what she said, and then Tengen was like, okay. So yeah, Tengen, after the plan was to take down the upper rank, this demon, and then just retire, just retire and stuff, and that was the plan. But Tengen, he ain't dead yet, I don't think so, but he is knocked out unconscious, his hand got cut off, the poison's taking over, but yeah, things is not looking good. And then we see Tanjiro, he's while he was still running, and you see Tengen knocked out. Also, Gyutaro, he's pretty much makes the building collapse and stuff. And we see Zenitsu come up and push Tanjiro off the roof so he wouldn't get caught in the explosion, pretty much. And then we see Tanjiro, falling off the roof, and he's, got his hand in the air like, no, Zenitsu! And then all of a sudden, he starts thinking, he goes like, I am sorry, Nezuko. And then the episode ends. So yeah, it ends off a big cliffhanger for this week. But yeah, this episode, pretty good. The art and animation was pretty good for the fights. So yeah, everything was pretty damn good for this week's episode of Demon Slayer. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about. But the episode was titled Defeating an Upper Rank Demon. So yeah, that was this week's title for this week's episode. But yeah, like I said, pretty good episode. But yeah, if you haven't yet, it should already be uploaded by now. Go check out my Attack on Titan review. If you like Attack on Titan, go check it out. I got the review up right now for the latest episode. And soon, maybe later on today or tomorrow, I will have some manga chapter reviews discussing about like Black Clover, One Piece, maybe Mashle, maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, other stuff. I'll be discussing about it, like I said. But yeah, that's all I got to say. But if you have yet, like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Chris Medeiros, subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It'll all be down there in the description box, and I will see you guys later.